6. Be positive and success will come to you. Stoic truth. 6. The deception of positivism. 6. And if I told you that thinking positive may be destroying your life. Not slowly, not in an obvious way, but in silence while you think you're doing the right thing. Since you were a child, they told you, smile more, everything will be fine. Be positive and the universe will reward you. But no one told you this. The world does not respond to your emotions, responds to your actions, and that's where the problem begins. Because while you repeat nice phrases, others are making difficult decisions. While you try to feel good, others are training their minds to endure the worst. And the difference, it's not luck, it's mentality. Imagine this. 2 people lose their jobs on the same day. One says everything happens for a reason. Something better is sure to come. The other says, this is an opportunity. I have to adapt quickly. Who do you think will act first? Who will make decisions? Who will move exactly? The problem with common positivism is that it makes you passive, makes you wait, makes you trust without acting, and that is dangerous. The Stoics knew it. Thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius did not believe in illusions, believed in something much more powerful. Controlled perception. You can't control what's going on, but you can control how you interpret it. And that changes everything. Because if you change your interpretation, you change your reaction. And if you change your reaction, you change your destiny. But here comes the hardest part. Being positive does not mean ignoring reality. It means facing it without breaking you. And that requires training. No motivation, no nice phrases, mental discipline. Because the reality is this, life is difficult and unfair. And if you are not prepared, breaks you. But if you train your mind, builds you. The Stoics practiced something brutal. Visualize the worst, not because they were negative, but because they wanted to be invincible. Because when you have already accepted the worst, nothing surprises you, nothing paralyzes you, nothing stops you. And at that point, you start to move forward. Success is not enough by thinking positive. It comes by being prepared for everything. And this is where your transformation begins. Because from now on, you are not going to try to feel good. You are going to look to become strong. And that changes absolutely everything. If this is opening your eyes, what is coming can change your life. Subscribe now to Stoic Foundation, because we don't give you motivation here. We give you real mental control. And tell me in comments, do you think positive thinking has helped you or slowed you down? The invisible mistake that stops you. The problem is not that you are positive. The problem is that you are weak in the face of reality, and that's not your fault. No one taught you to think correctly. You were taught to avoid pain, to escape from paradise, to seek comfort. But success lives on the opposite side. The Stoics had a clear rule. Do not avoid the difficulty, use it. Every obstacle is training. Every problem is a test. Every moment is an opportunity to strengthen you. But if you run away, you never grow. Imagine a muscle. If you do not put it under resistance, your mind does not grow. It works the same way. Every time you avoid something difficult, you become weak. Every time you face something hard, you strengthen yourself. And here comes the biggest mistake of modern positivism. Makes you avoid internal conflict. Makes you feel good. Instead of becoming better, and that stagnates you. But when you change your focus, everything changes. You begin to see pain as a tool. Suicide as a lesson. Discomfort as growth. And at that point, you become unstoppable. Juan's testimony For years, I thought being positive was enough. Repeated motivational phrases every day, but nothing changed. Was still stuck, frustrated, and until I understood something. It was not a lack of attitude, it was lack of mental control. When I started to apply Stoicism, I stopped avoiding the problems and began to face them. I stopped waiting, and I started to act. And that's when everything changed. Today I am not perfect, but I am stronger, more disciplined, and much more focused. And for the first time, I feel that success is not luck. It is a consequence. The code of Stoic success. Here is the truth that no one tells you. Success is not emotional. It is strategic. It doesn't depend on how you feel. It depends on how you act. The Stoics developed a mental system. One observes without reacting. 2 interprets logically. 3 acts with discipline. That's all, but it is extremely difficult because it requires control, and most of them do not have it. The secret is in the reframing. Everything that happens to you can be used to your advantage. The failure of feedback. Test filter pain evolution. If you change the meaning, you change the result. 2, if you got this far, you are already thinking differently from the rest. Subscribe and save this video, because this is not motivation. Is a mental advantage, and answer what problem you are facing right now. Not real power. No. To be positive is not to ignore pain. Is to master it is not to smile for no reason. Is to stand firm when everything falls down. The Stoics understood this. You can't control the world, but you can control yourself. And that's all you need. Because when you control your mind, fear disappears, doubt weakens, the action appears, and when you act, success becomes inevitable. And now you understand something that most will never discover, that success is not a matter of luck, nor destination, not even talented, is a matter of internal, because the world will always be chaotic, even unfair. But the only real advantage you can build is how you respond to him. When you stop reacting like everyone else, and you begin to act with control, clarity and discipline, you are separated from the average. And at that time, without realizing it, you begin to build a life that others can only imagine. So as of today, stop looking to feel good all the time, and starts to turn strong. Because when your mind ceases to be your enemy and becomes your greatest weapon, you no longer need luck, nor constant motivation, nor perfect conditions. You just need to move forward. And if you do that, day after day, thought after thought, decision after decision, success will not be something you pursue, will be something that inevitably catches up with you.